Hey, what's up, everybody? Dan Tortora here on the field at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium for the College Football Playoff semifinal game in the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, a rematch from almost exactly 3 months ago between the Oregon Ducks and the Indiana Hoosiers of the Big Ten. In their last game, Indiana, in their win over Alabama, in their 38-3 victory over Alabama, they threw the ball just 16 times, running the ball 50 times. And for the Oregon Ducks in their victory at the Capital One Orange Bowl that I was on site on location for in Miami at the Hard Rock Stadium, that was a game where Oregon threw 33 times, ran the ball 47 times. So you see both teams leaning on the run. That was a 23-0 victory for Texas Tech. In their last game against each other, it was more even, though, with Indiana throwing 31 times and Oregon throwing 34 times. Indiana had 37 carries, and Oregon had 30. Back in that game, Oregon's offense only got into the end zone one time. That was early on the game with 5:15 left in the first quarter when Malik Benson caught a pass from Dante Moore. Indiana had 2 rushing touchdowns in the game from Roman Hemby, and the last touchdown scored by Oregon in the game came defensively from Brandon Finney Jr., who's coming off a game right now against Texas Tech where he had 2 interceptions and 1 fumble recovery. So Fernando Mendoza as well as Dante Moore didn't have too much to do in this last game. It was more defensive and more Indiana's offense doing enough, where Oregon was relying on the leg of Sappington. So this time around, we'll see. Can these 2 quarterbacks light it up? Will there be a more balanced offensive attack like we saw in the first time they went against each other? Or will it be more heavy on the run like they've both done in their most recent college football playoff games? And in the background of all of this, and to some people in the foreground, this is the number 1 and number 2 pick going up against each other potentially, with the Raiders drafting first and the Jets second. Fernando Mendoza of Indiana and Dante Moore of Oregon could be your 1-2, or it could flip it and have Moore be the 1 and Mendoza be the 2. It's all about to happen here on this field, and I'm grateful to God to be here on Wake Up Call bringing it to you. Find us on Facebook at Wake Up Call DT, X at Call DT, Instagram at Wake Up Call _DT, all of our video content on youtube.com/Wake Up Call DT, and everything on wakeupcalldt.com, including our game story. God bless. No stress. Do your best and chase them dreams, everybody.